It's not there. Look, the lights aren't even on.
Joe, he could have phoned. I could have had a lie in.
Oh, well, I were in two minds whether to come in today. Hang on, there's somebody here.
Oh, about time.
Ladies, I'm so sorry. Roy's not feeling very well. He's decided not to open up.
Oh, right. Well, I did think with you saying you got chucked out yesterday.
We can manage on his own, can't we?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I think it's probably better if you go home for today. Don't worry, you'll still get paid. I'm sorry to muck you about like this.
I'm sorry. I should have dealt with it myself.
I told him you weren't feeling very well.
There's no need to lie.
They're your staff. You tell them what's going on.
No. Yes, of course, you're right. Yes, I shall go around and see them all, and I'll explain the position to them.
And what is the position, exactly?
Hayley, I just can't carry on as normal. I know I ought to be able to, but I can't.
I don't see how closing the cafe is going to help anything. Unless, of course, that pig Vince finds out, in which case I'm sure he'll put a big fat smile on his face.
Look, I know your words are meant to galvanise me into action.
Yes, they are, because you're letting him win.
But he already has won, Hayley. In the real world, it's so always do.
I tried them on last week and they look so cool.
And what colour are they? Like we need to ask.
Black. Can I have them?
We'll have to see.
Oh, Mum!
We did say she could start having her clothing allowance.
Yeah, I know we did, but I'm just worried, Kevin, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
I don't see why. 2 wages coming in, all the work Ian's putting my way.
Yeah, and what if that work dries up? What if I was to lose my job?
What, do you think you might?
Well, they laid off a couple of lads in the workshop last week. Who knows where the axe might fall next? Anyway, I'm not sure I want to do a full-time job.
I thought you loved it.
I do, but it's not very convenient, is it? I mean, I can't just nip home like I used to be able to do when I worked for you.
I thought we was managing okay.
Well, yeah, because I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and do all the ironing. I mean, besides, Kevin, you never wanted me to take this job in the first place, so I don't know what you're going on about.
Right, so that's what all this is about, is it? Me? Not doing enough around this place?
No, it's about not getting ahead of ourselves. It's about living within our means.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Well, I just thought I'd join you for a drink. White wine, please, Shelley, when you're ready.
Coming up.
Right. Where are you taking me out tonight?
What?
Well, we haven't had a night out for... No, we've never had a night out, have we?
What are you talking about?
Why don't you come round to mine at 7:30? We're going to town, eh? Or, better than that, 7 o'clock, because then you can put Amy in the bath and put her to bed while I get ready.
You're a bit pushy, aren't you? I said that to a woman, I'd get me face slapped.
Not if you said it to me, you wouldn't. Oh, come on, Steve. You've had weeks to get over Karen. Isn't it time to move on?
Oi, I'll decide when it's time to move on, and when I do, I won't be coming in your direction.
Steve, there's no point dragging this out.
Dragging what out?
Well, we could go on for months like this.
Like what?
Me following you around, pretending to bump into you accidentally on purpose. Using Amy as a way to get close to you, Steve. We both know what's going to happen. There's no point fighting it. We might all get together.
Flipping heck, I thought Karen was meant.
There's no actual violence, thank heavens.
Yeah, but mental cruelty, that's worse, Ayla. It was the same with my mum.
Oh, he's taking it very badly.
Is that why the cafe's not open today?
Don't become frightened of the outside world.
Oh, Ayla. Is there anything I can do to help?
Well, I can't talk to him. He's just in his own world.
Right, don't you worry. I'm coming round after work. I'll soon sort him out.
Oh, well, thanks, Fizz. That's really kind, but I don't know if you'd be able to get through to him.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, Sally?
These papers need signing.
Right, thanks.
This is all wrong. I like this job. I'm good at this job.
I know.
Have you got any complaints about my work?
Of course not.
Because if you have, just say so now.
You're great at the job, you know that.
Well, give me a pay rise then, not the sack.
Look, we can't talk about this now.
I want to talk about it now.
Okay.
This is unfair dismissal, you know.
Very unfair dismissal. You could take me to a tribunal, I'd put my hands up. I'm serious, Sally, you could make a lot of money.
Well, I'm not going to sue anybody.
When I think of the things I've said to you, it's totally unprofessional. It's harassment, never mind unfair dismissal.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, you said some lovely things.
Stupid things. Things I should have kept to myself. Would have done if I'd known I'd get the knockback.
It's not as simple as that.
No, you're right. It's a mess. And I can't see any way out of it. I'll have to take that. Hear that, boy?
She seems to think that we're going to end up together and that I should just face the inevitable.
Is that what she said?
Right, talk about subtle.
Could do a lot worse.
Not you and all, Mum. I've just split up from me wife.
Yeah, but you can't mope around forever.
Karen only left 2 weeks ago.
Tracy is a nice lass. Steve, she's the mother of your child.
And I won't go out with her if she was the last woman on Earth.
Why?
Anyone else would have accepted it by now, but not Tracy, aren't they? She seems to think if she just acts like we're going out together, then somehow we're going to end up together. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
What isn't?
Well, if she really wants me to go out with her, then maybe I should give her what she wants.
If it's any consolation, I will give you marvellous references.
I don't want good references. I want to keep my job.
And you will be properly compensated. You've no worries on that score.
I don't care about the money. You're making me feel awful. Like, how can I be banging on about my job when you're...
What? Madly in love?
Shh. You can't be.
This isn't some schoolboy crush, Sally.
It must be. You don't even know me.
I feel like I do. Look, can you stay late tonight?
Me and Kevin are meant to be going out tonight.
Well, ring him. Tell him you're working. Please, Sal. We've got to try and sort this out once and for all.
It's, Steve, for you.
Oh, hi, Steve. Changed your mind about taking me out tonight?
Yeah, I have, actually. What do you fancy doing?
Are you serious?
Aye. About time we had a night out, innit? That is, if you can get a babysitter.
Yeah, I mean, of course I can. Oh, go on, please, Mum. I'll put Amy to bed before we go out.
No, I'll put Amy to bed before we go out, if you like.
Well, yeah, I suppose so. We're staying in tonight anyway.
All right, there you go. It's a date. Pick you up at 7.
Yeah, great.
Why is she dressed up like a dog's dinner?
She's got a date.
She should be looking after that babby, never mind gallivanting.
A date with Steve MacDonald.
Yes, and he's upstairs putting Amy to bed, so just please be careful what you say.
He's what?
Why the sudden interest? There's always so much acrimony between you.
Yeah, well, you can't always see what's under your nose, isn't that right, Gran?
And now that Karen's out of the picture...
Well, I just hope he's not taking advantage of you.
Oh, he can take advantage as much as he likes.
Where's he taking you to, anyway?
I don't know, somewhere nice. Oh,
What?
butterflies. Oh, that's him now. Did she get off to sleep okay?
Yeah, no probs. We all set?
Yeah?
Right, sit the road.
Right.
I went down to the bookshop earlier.
Oh, good. I didn't think you'd been out.
Yes, I was looking for a book on assertiveness. I thought it might help.
Good idea. Did you find one?
Well, they hadn't got the particular one I was after. They said they would order it. I said, well, no, leave it. Don't worry. Made the bookshop keeper laugh. He said, see why you need it.
Yeah. I was beginning to think I'd never see you laugh again.
Yeah, I don't think I'm up to facing the cafe.
We'll see how you feel in the morning.
Yeah. Oh.
That'll be Fizz. She said she might pop round.
Look, I'm not in the mood for visitors.
She won't stop for long. Well, go on. She's worried about you.
Enjoying your daiquiri?
Yeah, I've hit ice. It's my own fault for cussling.
Another?
No, best not. Better slow down, actually. Don't want to get too drunk.
Well, it's nice named it.
Yeah, I'm just a bit nervous, that's all.
Why?
Well, it's not every day you take me out for dinner, is it, Steve?
So make the most of it.
Let your hair down. Excuse me. Could I have another daiquiri and half a lager, please?
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Well, I've never eaten in here before, have you? It's supposed to be very good.
Well, I don't really care where we are.
You know, I can't decide on the lamb or the steak. What are you having?
Oh, I don't know better luck.
You should have seen Amy tonight when I put her down.
Yeah?
She was so cute.
You know, Steve, I think it's really wonderful that you're spending time with her.
Well, I can't shirk my responsibilities forever, can I? Besides, I like her.
Well, she likes you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Look, I know I'm good looking, but try and concentrate on the menu, eh?
Not for me, thanks.
You sure?
Positive. I feel bad enough as it is.
Why?
Lying to Kevin, cracking on I'm working when I'm not.
It's a very small lie. We can get some files out while we drink if it makes you feel any better.
I feel guilty. I can't help it.
I don't see why.
Just being here with you.
Don't you trust yourself?
Yeah.
So you've got nothing to feel guilty about, have you? We're just two people having a drink and a chat.
I'm just not sure what we're meant to be chatting about.
We're brainstorming. That's what the reps call it. We're trying to find a solution to a problem.
And you've made it quite clear what you think we should do.
Well, maybe there's something else. I'm open to suggestions.
Such as?
I don't know. See, I don't want you to leave. I want the opposite. I want us to be together.
And that is impossible.
Why, Sally? Why?
Do we have to go there again?
Look, couples split up all the time. The kids don't all end up going off the rails. Gemma's got plenty of friends from broken homes.
Oh, bully for Gemma.
You can't put your life on hold for the kids.
The only reason Kevin and I got back together in the first place...
What? Go on.
Nothing. I wasn't going to say anything. I'm not here to talk about me and Kevin.
No. No, you're right. I'm sorry. It's none of my business.
Well, this is great. I'm having a really good time. You having a good time?
Steve, why do you change your mind about taking me out?
What, tonight?
Well, yeah, I mean, you didn't seem that keen when I first suggested it. What happened?
Mom, I've been doing a lot of the old thinking about me and you, you know?
Yeah?
I mean, we get on pretty well, don't we?
Oh, I think so.
We have a daughter, so it's in her best interest that we try and make this relationship work.
You're so right, Steve.
And I suddenly thought, why am I fighting this? Why shouldn't I take Tracy out?
You really thought all that?
Well, if she really wants to go out, why not? We'll have a good laugh, won't we?
Oh, Steve.
Besides, not like it's going to lead anywhere, is it?
Isn't it?
No, it's not. Because you know I have no feelings for you. And I never will. No thanks, mate. Actually, yeah. I'll have a rose.
It's £2 that, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. A token of my indifference.
I was bullied when I was little.
You were?
Yeah. Laura Proctor. Every day when I went to school, when I got off the bus, she'd be there, following me. Then every few yards, she'd come up to me and she'd push me along. It was so humiliating.
Kids can be very cruel.
Then one day, I turned round and smacked her in the gob.
I don't think that violence is always the answer.
Yeah, well, it was that day. And it would be if I saw that Vince down a dark alley. I'd knee him in the ghoulies and I'd yank his hair out.
I really wouldn't want you to do that.
What, after what he's done? Left you scared to go out the house? He'll be scared to go out of his house once I've lobbed a brick through his window.
I don't think any of this will be necessary.
Yeah, well, right, I hate seeing you like this. I mean, I always think of you as someone dead strong. I mean, OK, you don't go out looking for trouble, but you've got, like, a steely quality about you. You're determined.
She's right, Roy.
Yeah, well, I think Vince has managed to get behind my normal defences.
And as for closing the cafe, I was devastated, Roy. I mean, people round here, they rely on you. We've had to go to the bakery on Tile Street today for our cakes. It's not on.
I think normal service will resume tomorrow.
You might think it's no big deal to split up with your partner, but I do.
It came out wrong. I didn't mean it like that.
I've been divorced. I've seen the damage it does, the pain it can cause.
And I've seen the pain it causes when somebody stays with somebody that they don't love.
My marriage is fine. I've got a good marriage. I love my husband.
Well, haven't you ever wondered that there might be more to life?
Oh, all the time. I want more money, more holidays.
You know what I'm saying?
Ian, we can all fantasize about having a better life.
Yeah, well, how about instead of daydreaming and imagining what might be out there, we decide to face what we want and grab it with both hands? Listen, when I fell for you, I knew you were married. I knew you were out of my league.
Not out of your league.
I could easily, but... Well, no, not easily. I could have forced myself to keep my mouth shut, to put what I felt about you to the back of my mind, to admire you from afar, to daydream. But I did for a while, but then I had to come clean.
I wish you hadn't.
I had to come clean because there was a chance that you felt the same way.
It doesn't matter what I feel.
Why are you doing this to yourself, Sally, eh? Your feelings, your happiness are just as important as anybody else's.
Right now, I think it's best if I just...
Just... What? Let this chance of happiness pass you by? Because that's what you'll do if you don't give it a try. I could make you happy, Sally. Really happy. I know I could. If you'd just give us a chance.
I just got a funny feeling we're going to go round and round in circles. Have you got anything stronger than that?
Oh, go on. I could do with a drink as well.
Oh, why not? I think there's half a bottle in the sideboard left over from Christmas.
OK, but don't blame me if the discussion degenerates.
Make mine a large one, eh?
See?
I thought that was quite funny.
Am I the only person here who thinks that Adam's future is actually something important?
No, I just didn't want this to get too heavy, that's all.
But it is heavy, very heavy.
Oh, come on, look. There are hundreds of kids his age that drop out of school. It's not the end of the world.
But if he stays in education, he'll have better prospects, more choices.
Not necessarily. He'll be miles behind all the kids out in the real world getting valuable experience.
Oh, so you think people who go to university aren't living in the real world?
No, I just think that years and years of education isn't for everybody, especially people that don't want it.
I didn't get where I am today.
Oh, come on. Just because you went to college, you think everybody should.
Education should be a lifelong journey, something of value in its own right. Oh, maybe I will have a scotch after all.
I don't get it. I mean, why did you ask me out? Was it just to humiliate me?
Well, you kept pestering me. You wouldn't take no for an answer, so I thought I'd take her out. I'll have a captive audience. And then maybe I'll be able to get through to that thick skull of hers.
All right, so you set me up. That's sick, Steve.
No. Because now we've got all our cards on the table, we'll be able to carry on with having a nice evening, won't we?
Ian, please don't make this any harder for me than it already is. I'm not giving you the brush off. I do find you attractive, very attractive, and if I were single...
I know.
You're right. I can't carry on working here. I better go home.
Wait. I'll give you a lift.
No. Sending Adam to a private school has got nothing to do with education.
Of course it has.
No, you did it for the same reason you drive a flash car. It's a status. That's what you care about.
Oh, come on, Ken. I wouldn't go that far.
And it's a way of trying to control his life.
I'm the one that's telling him to make his own decisions.
Only if it means following in his father's footsteps.
Stop it now. I don't want to hear any more of this.
Adam, it's okay. They're only talking.
No, they're not. They're bitching, scoring points off each other. This isn't about me at all.
I'm sorry, but this is a subject I do feel very passionately about.
Well, I've decided what I'm doing. I'm going back to school. But not because of anything you've said. I think this whole family is bonkers, and the further away I get from you lot, the better.
Thanks for the lift.
There is another way.
Is there?
I can't believe I'm thinking this, let alone saying it.
Go on.
I know you won't leave Kevin. I accept that. Even though it's what I want more than anything, but... See, what if I was to settle for second best?
Second best?
Well, come on. We both feel the same way about each other, don't we? I mean, why don't we just have a bit of fun now and again? The girls wouldn't get hurt. Nobody would get hurt because nobody would know. And you could go on working for me. I think the idea's got a lot going for it. No, don't say anything now. I'll let you sleep on it.